Hey, what's up everyone? It's Eric here from Guy and Cakes bringing you guys another review. And in today's review, I'm switching it up a little bit. This is the first time ever that I review a Reebok sneaker in my channel. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So today's video is on the Reebok Trinity Premier and Packer Shoes collaboration. So when I first saw the shoe, honestly, I wasn't too crazy about it, but I decided to pick it up last minute, being that it's a Reebok and Packer Shoes collaboration. I am from New Jersey, Packer Shoes is from New Jersey, so I figured I'd show them some love. So a little bit of history between Reebok and Packer Shoes. This is not their first ever collaboration. If you never heard of Packer Shoes, definitely check them out. Packer Shoes and Reebok have worked in other silhouettes before, from the Club C and the Workout Low sneakers and many more. And when I actually got these in hand, I actually think that they did a pretty good job here. So let's talk materials and design. First of all, this shoe originally released on the Packer Shoes website on October 30th, 2020. And the shoe comes in two colorways. This one here being the dark brown, light brown, blue, gray, and black colors. And then there's also a lighter version that's mostly a cream color. The light cream version was supposed to be a Packer Shoes exclusive, but actually on November 7, Reebok actually dropped both colorways on their website. I actually wanted to get the light cream one first, but surprisingly they sold out and I ended up buying the dark brown. So this Trinity Premier is not a new sneaker. If you never heard of it before, I hadn't heard of it before. This is the first time I actually see it and have one in hand. But this sneaker actually came out back in the early 2000s. And is actually intended to be a running shoe. The base material on this sneaker is the mesh material that pretty much wraps most of the upper of the shoe. And on top of the mesh material, you're gonna find some other synthetic materials such as suede, leather, nylon, and plastic materials. Starting with the tongues on this shoe, I really like this little detail there because the right shoe has the PKR for Packer and the left has the RBK for Reebok. On the right shoe, the inside of the shoe, you're gonna find the RBK on top of the insoles of the shoe. On the left shoe, which has the RBK on the tongue, you're gonna find the PKR on the insoles of the shoe. This shoe does come with two color laces. Here you see the blue color, and there's also a black color that comes with the shoe. Coming down to the toe box area, you're gonna find some breathable mesh, some Reebok branding. The mud guard is made out of that synthetic leather with a little bit of plastic around it, some hints of 3M as well. One of my favorite parts of this shoe on the lateral side and also on the medial side is on the mid part of the shoe, you're gonna see this see-through caging. Here you're also gonna find some Reebok branding, and you're gonna find this nylon material in that blue color. The midsole of this sneaker is made out of a rubber material. Moving over to the heel part of the shoe, you're gonna find some additional Reebok branding, and this is where you're gonna find most of the 3M material. Moving over to the medial side, you're gonna find more Reebok branding, and again, you're gonna find that see-through mesh material around the mid part of the shoe. Moving over to the outsole part of the shoe, as you can see here, it has pretty good traction. This shoe features DMX cushioning, which is one of Reebok's most popular cushioning systems. On the mid part of the outsole, you're gonna find a transition bridge, which connects the forefoot and the heel part of the shoe. And before I forget, this shoe retails for $120. In terms of comfort, I think this shoe is pretty comfortable. It's not super comfy. I think that if you have wide feet, you might need to go a half size up. I went true to size here. I'm a size 10. And when I initially put them on, I did feel like they were a little bit tight around the side part of my foot, especially like my pinky toe area. So if you have a wide foot, you may want to consider going a half size up. In terms of the cushioning feeling, I would say that it's on the firmer side. It's not too bouncy, it's not too soft, but I think that overall it's comfortable enough. I will definitely not be ranking this one sort of in my top 3 most comfortable shoes, but overall it's pretty good. You know, it's definitely a light shoe. It's not that heavy, even though it looks heavy. And I also like that it's very breathable as well. So that's definitely a plus there, obviously with the breathable mesh and this sort of see-through caging on the side here that I've mentioned before. So it definitely gives that shoe a lot of breathability. So that's definitely a plus there for sure. One of my main takeaways from this collaboration with Packer Shoes is that, not sure if you guys heard in the news or heard some of the rumors out there that Adidas was planning on selling Reebok. I'm not sure if you guys know, but Adidas acquired Reebok a few years ago and I guess, you know, sales are not great. So there's rumors out there that Adidas might be considering selling Reebok. You know, when I heard about the news, I mean, when I was a kid, I remember, you know, Reebok being, you know, a sneaker brand that as a kid you would, you know, look after, right? But then it sort of lost its buzz, you know, after like the mid 90s. Prior to that, in the 80s, you know, the Reebok brand was king. They were innovating, they were being very creative with different shoes. Obviously the Reebok Pump, when that came out, that sort of caught everybody by surprise and blew up. Many NBA players were rocking those shoes. And I don't know, I guess, you know, Reebok sort of lost its mojo, and I don't know if they stopped being creative or being innovative, and eventually Adidas ended up buying them. Now there's rumors that they're thinking of selling them now, and I think that might be a good thing for Reebok. I don't know if they can afford to be solo and be their own like they used to before, but I think that's something that'll be cool if they can do that again, be innovative and be relevant like they were before. You know, right now you have, you know, Nike, you know, Adidas, New Balance, and then sort of the separation between the next brand is, to me, in my opinion, I don't know, I could be wrong, you guys let me know in the comments below, but I think that after New Balance, it's sort of a crapshoot. You know, you have Reeboks, you have Asics, or whoever's out there. So I think that if Reebok can go back to becoming that innovative company that they were before, you know, outsmarting Nike, when Nike was competing to get to their level, that's how advanced Reebok was with their ideas and things like that. You know, that'd be pretty cool. You know, so I think these type of collaborations are great. Not that it's anything new. Obviously, they've been doing collaborations before, but I don't know, maybe sort of switch it, even if you have to sort of copy Nike or Adidas with who they're aiming for to do collaborations with. Maybe that's a good idea to do. You know, I know that recently they dropped the collaboration with Cardi B. You know, again, I don't know how much buzz that's really gonna get them, but I kind of rather them go with collaboration with local sneaker boutique, you know, local or even known streetwear fashion designers. I think that might be the better way to go, you know, because that's gonna attract more buzz and more respect from sort of the you know, the sneaker culture and the streetwear culture. And in this particular shoe, you know, I'm not trying to promote it out there to say that this shoe is super fire. You know, I like it. I don't think it may be for everybody, but what I wanted to do the most was just bring some attention to the Reebok brand, step away from the Nikes and Yeezys and Jordans of the world, and just sort of think outside the box a little bit and just go with a different shoe that does have a sort of sophisticated look to it, a vintage look to it. You know, I like dad shoes, so I'm cool with that. And it's definitely a shoe to check out. I mean, right now, you can get them at the Packer Shoes website. The light cream one, that one definitely sold out, but I'm pretty sure you could get it on the resale market for about the same price as retail, because you're not really gonna pay a whole lot on the resale market for those or for these. So if you guys are tired of the same old, definitely come over to the Reebok world and like I did, and support the Packer Shoes store and also support Reebok. And let's see what happens with Reebok and see if they end up being dumped by Adidas and they can sort of come back and be what they used to before. And finally, this is the box the shoe comes in. As you can see here, the official tag and color. And I love that it comes in a drawer style shoebox. I would love that all sneaker brands would do that. That just makes it so much easier, especially if you're stacking shoes like I am, just to be able to pull the box and grab your shoes and go. That's why I love Yeezy boxes, man, because it's just so much easier instead of having to move all your boxes to find a particular shoe, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but it comes in this box, so. All right, guys, so let me show you how they look on feet. All right, guys, so that wraps it up for me. I hope that if you were interested in buying this Trinity Premier Packer shoe collaboration, I hope this brought you a detailed look. If you're new to the channel, it's first time watching one of my videos, thank you for tuning in, but feel free to subscribe. That means a lot to me. Hit the like button too. Comment below as well. Let me know if you guys are feeling these shoes, if you bought these shoes. Shout out to my guy Drew on YouTube. He was one of the first ones that I saw that bought the cream color. I'm gonna put a link to his video below so you guys can go check out his review. And that's it, guys. Thanks for the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.